Welcome to the Real Wrestling Show Dash Blog.
Dash blog. No intro. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of
All
the above
ages.
15 ages,
Yeah, not made for children.
AEW doesn't proudly bring to you its proudest tag team of the world.
My
We
name's-
have
Big Z, the Bold Twat.
Doozy, the badass phenomenal one, and we are here, the Real Wrestling Show.
Dash Blog. And we're back in the same room for
Yes.
first time in a long time, obviously due to COVID. But we're not in lockdown at the moment, so we are able to make bubbles and shit, so... Bubble. Wrong type of bubble, but... Yeah, so back in the same room, like we usually do. Starting off with Dark, then talking Dynamite, then doing the news. Well, as you always
What
call it.
little news and rumours, but mainly rumours.
Yeah, pretty much rumours. We spread them. We spread the rumours.
See, instead of being a dickhead and going, it's fact, and I haven't got a clue whether it is fact or not, I'll just say it's rumour.
Yeah.
Because
So-
that's what the world should do.
So take what we say with a pinch of salt, because at the end of the day, we are not friends with any of these people. We are fans just like you people.
Exactly.
Well, we're fans, and we understand that we're fans, unlike some of you people.
But fuck Vince on that note. But yeah, so let's kick it off with Dark.
Yeah, man.
By the way, this is the show done by real wrestling fans, for real wrestling fans, for what we believe is the best wrestling product in the world today.
AEW.
Look at that, no delays. How fucking awesome is that?
AEW.
WWW.
Yeah, Dark is getting far too long now. 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Fuck Tony.
Fuck Tony.
Fuck Cody.
Fuck Cody. And fuck Vince, because
Fuck Vince.
sounds nice. But yeah, I got to match 15. Then I went to bed for the second time, and then I just stopped watching it because I'm not being funny. It's just getting ridiculous.
There
It's
was
getting so
there
stupid.
was enough matches on this Dark to counter every single match and a month's worth of Dynamite.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
yeah,
getting beyond. So apologies for this sounding a bit. Yeah, this match is this match. I'll move on. This match is because that's what we're doing it like now. What do you think? Like we've just got 3 hours spare to watch a show that nobody really wants to watch anyway.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
not to sound disrespectful because I am fully loving AEW, but you gotta understand, like you're gonna turn fans off.
Yeah, 3 hours of here's the problem, there's not enough storyline. And
Yeah.
if you watch that, it is literally how we are gonna know it. Right then, that match was great. Next step, we've got boom. And
Yeah.
like you said, when it's 15, 16 matches, check a WWE pay-per-view. They
But I
don't
think it
even
was
have-
almost 20 matches on the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, check a pay-per-view. Any pay-per-view, there's still only like 12 matches
Yeah.
on that. Because they're long, they're worth it, they're worth watching.
It's getting hard. It really is getting hard.
Like
So,
I said, I agree with the green ones being brought through and getting exposed, but too much is too much. If it's going to be 3 hours, let's split it up an hour and a half and have twice, two shows.
or let's just have the green ones fighting on Dark. Let's get the green ones fighting against green ones.
Yeah.
Simple as, like, you know.
Exactly. But let's move on. Fuck it, ain't moaning too much about Cody
Yeah.
and Tony shit.
Yeah.
First up, we had a debut for Vipress versus Big Swole.
Vipress, the one making her debut.
Yeah, obviously.
Swole. It's been here before.
Swole won, and I went with Swole man of the match.
Swole man of the match.
Just the win moment.
Yeah, Swole dropped Tiger. Vipress almost on her head with a Tiger Driver.
Yeah.
But yeah, the notes will be weird. Does he's got moments and Swole, and that's it. I have written 1 or 2 notes.
But
So next match.
it was what do you think of Vipress? Because we do have to talk about it.
She was alright.
She had a good
bad.
look. She had a good presence, but I thought she botched a bit.
Yeah.
She looked green.
Yeah.
She looked
did.
like a green one.
She didn't look like Brandy though, waiting around for stuff.
No, but
one
you
point
could tell
she
she was a green one.
Yeah.
Next up, we had Lee Johnson and Aaron Solo versus Dark Order 3 and 4.
John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Johnny Hungy! Love Johnny Hungy.
Yeah.
Guy's sick. Man of the match for me was Alex Reynolds, and I didn't have many moments. Just
I had 2 moments, and I went with John Silver.
Yeah. Sick combo by Dark Order in this one. At the end for the finish.
They have been working well as a team.
they-
They've got some wicked moves.
They're wicked, mate. That combo they do the German, and like it's just one move after
They
the other.
even
like.
mentioned on commentary here now, like, that they've progressed from that, like, the Green Ones to an actual
Tag team
now,
Yeah.
like.
Alex Reynolds still don't quite look right though.
I don't know if that's just because John Silver's so over, though.
No, it's not. You just look at Alex Reynolds and he just doesn't look like a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like his hair's never wet for a start. Like, I mean, like it's always dry and puffy.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right.
You can only get away with that if you're Caribbean.
I think, right, what needs to happen to Alex Reynolds is for him to get in the limelight, maybe Matt Hardy, give him a bit of a touch on the shoulder, turn him into like a country and western like thief or something, and just go around stealing stuff from country and western and just incorporating it into a story to make him stand out a bit. But yeah, but he was a man of the match for me.
But yeah, it was a decent match. Nothing to ring home about. But yeah, John Silver, man of the match. 2 Yari
Nice to see Lee Johnson not getting squashed.
Yeah.
Again. So, next matchup we had Michael Nakazawa versus.
Before that, we
Trent.
did have a Leva Bates promo.
Did we?
Yes. Saying she is the only librarian now, and
Oh yeah, my bad. So moving on, Michael Nakazawa versus Trent. Trent man of the match for me.
Trent man of the match for me. This one actually had storyline on it. If you've been watching BTE, they've been going on about how Nakazawa keeps oiling up the ropes and he challenges anyone, and Trent's like, "I'm gonna get that motherfucker."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, oiling up the ropes. Trent Tony DDT slam with the oil.
Yeah.
3 knees to finish. That was it.
One moment and Trent man of the match.
One moment for me too. Next up, I cannot read.
Red Velvet versus Tasha Price.
Yeah. Which I believe she debuted the other day, didn't she?
Yeah, last week she debuted.
She's alright, man.
Yeah, she's alright. She's got a good look. Reminds me of a bit of Dakota Kai from NXT.
Don't know. Don't watch that shit anymore.
Yeah, I know you don't, but it's a compliment because she's good too.
Yeah. Not that I don't like the wrestlers that are in that company. I don't like that company.
Just don't like Vince. Fuck Vince.
fuck
As soon as Triple H is in charge, we'll give it a chance again.
Nice leg work by Red. Dodgy kitchen sink by Tasha.
Yeah.
One moment, Red man of the match.
Velvet man of the match, 0 moments.
Then I've got some promos.
Go for it.
Tully and Spears says a Scorp's rivalry is over. What are they going to do now? Nothing. Which I quite like that.
Yeah.
Now it's down in Scorpio to be like, no mate, that ain't fucking, whether he bites on that or whether or not it backfires on.
Or it is that, nothing.
Maybe, but something's got to come from it though.
Yeah,
like
but what
way I see
AEW
it-
do really well is make you forget. So Scorpio will do nothing for like a month, and then bam, out of nowhere you'll get him again. Like when there's something, like you'll get a TV title shot or something.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like they are doing that well, but it would be nice to see because Sean Spears now has basically gone right. We're not, there's nothing gonna happen. Like blah 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 blah. That rivalry's over. Like he doesn't deserve anything. Moving on. Blah 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 blah. It's either got to come down to now Scorpio Sky going, well, no, this rivalry ain't fucking over, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't letting it finish like that. Or Sean Spears is waiting for Scorpio Sky to be like, no, mate, this rivalry ain't over, and then he gets pissed off with himself, the fact that Scorpio haven't come over and said, oh, no, this rivalry ain't over.
Yeah.
Therefore, Sean Spears carrying it on.
Yeah.
By going, mate, why haven't you come back with a reply? And he's like, well, you said it was over, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but clearly it ain't fucking over, and go mental like that. That'd be a nice little angle. So there was that promo. Then there was another promo, and it was Lance Archer and Jake Snake coming down. Lance Archer hitting some guy with a choke slam, which I think was, I don't know who that was. Jake says that he's an honest prick, and then they do a back and forth comparing history.
It's just half your face was on the camera.
I'm Two-Faced. Yeah, they do a back and forth comparing history, and then basically issues an open challenge. Says that their names mean something now. Now it's time for other people to step up and make their names known to them. Don't know who the fuck Lance Archer thinks he is. But there we go. Well, in my opinion, Lance Archer has turned into Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
In every way possible, bar the snake. Next up, we had a match which was VSK and Baron Black versus
Piss Poor Party.
Private Party.
That's what you wanted to say. Piss Poor Party. You know you wanted to say it.
Piss Poor Party. Yeah, a couple of notes. Tenable Bulldog by Private Party. Private Party did look impressive, but they're really not. Nice finish to the match. Quen was the man of the match for me. 0 moments.
Private Party for me are just a carnival act. I imagine him on a Barry Island.
Yeah. Should I hit him?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying.
Should I flip him?
For those of you non-Cardathian Welsh people out there, it's like when I say carnival, I mean like, you know, the beachside wrestlers.
Yeah.
The very independent scenes for the children, where you pay like £7, $14 a ticket, whatever it is you pay, 15 pesos, all that crap, like. But yeah.
Yeah, the deep south, Mexico, Quebec, America.
But yeah, I went with a Private Party win, Matt Quen man of the match, and 1 moment.
Yeah, Private Party are just fucking poor. Next up, we had Rationale versus Kylan King. I wrote quite a few notes on this one. I do like Rationale.
I know you
or
do.
Ray Chanel, whatever they call her. She's fucking entertaining as fuck.
She is entertaining, I'll give her that.
And she's quite a beast in the ring as well.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Nice back and forth. Kylan was a little bit more impressive. Love the running knee corner by Rochelle where she like goes.
Yeah, she does the pranks.
And then, and then runs back across.
She does get
That's
some
wicked.
momentum on that, I'll give her that. Fair play.
King's swung at corner, then damp. I don't know what the fuck
I
that
can't
says.
help him on this because I really
Sick release German by King. Nice elbow by Rationale. Face plant finish, brutal by King.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking wicked that was, mate. The way she had it, and she like planted her down on her face and then shoulder badged it at the same time. Like.
Kylan King is,
wicked.
I said from the very first moment I seen her, she's got the look and she's good in the ring. And I think she's definitely going to be one to shoot up onto the main.
It's surprising that she's waiting around as long as she is, like considering like Anna Jay's made her pop up and like other people have gone past her.
But at the same time, she's doing it on her own. She hasn't got that promo. By the way, that's our special guest, Blue. He's a little bit pissed off because under there is a mattress and he goes up there and chills and he's a bit like, what the fuck are you doing in my spot?
And Blue is a budgie, by the way.
Yeah. He's been on the show once before. Basically told him to shut up on the other end of the phone.
But anyway, back to the match. Less about the budgies. Rationale, man of the match for me.
Probably Kylan King, but I will have a look. Yeah, Kylan
4
King
moments.
and 0 moments.
No, we're not talking about Private Party.
No, 0 moments.
Oh, okay. Next up, we had Sammy G versus Marco, and it was the first time that they've wrestled each other in their entire careers.
Yeah, this is a good match.
And they're good buddies. If you watch BT and Sammy Guevara's blog, you will see their bits. They're very, very good together. Dragon Rama by Marco was very nice. Dodgy 450 by Sammy to the outside was quite nice. Reverse Hurricane over the top ropes by Marco was quite nice. Marco off the stage, a little bit played out. Go to hospital finish by Sammy.
Yeah, very, very good match. I thought.
Very good match, yeah. And these two have got like a me and you chemistry where it'd be like you can just kind of read what's coming next. You know what I mean, like. So they even give the fist bumps before the match. So.
And Sammy showed respect, if I'm right, at the end of the match. Kind of helped him up and shook his hand, which he doesn't normally do, kind of broke character.
Yeah, which I think Sammy's going to be turning face soon.
Yeah, I do as well. I completely agree. I think that was part of the seeds where they slightly...
The whole MJF thing as well, like edging him out.
And Matt Hardy as well. The whole story of it was, you're talented, you don't need Jericho.
You don't need, get him under his wings. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man of the match for me, Marco Stunt. And I had 2 moments.
I went with Sammy G and I doubled your moments and won with 4. Yowie wowie.
After the match, Sammy jumped on a mic, says he's the best in ring and he's going to be the champ. Which he's starting to make me believe, but it's still a bit early yet.
He wouldn't be the AEW World Champion, but I could definitely see him carrying the TNT strap.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I still think he needs a bit of time yet. There's other people in front of him, I think. Next up, and the reason I'm kind of taking all of these ones is because I didn't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting you, mate.
Yeah. So next up, we had what thinks she's a dream girl, Ellie, I don't know, versus Penelope Ford, which is more of a dream girl than dream girl Ellie will ever be.
Oh, super sexy.
Not many notes on this one. Penelope Ford, terrible cutter, absolute terrible cutter. Fisherman suplex finish. There was nothing amazing about this match at all, in my opinion. Penelope Ford, man of the match, and I went with 0 moments.
Forward man of the match and 1 moment.
Yeah, this Dream Girl Ellie though, I don't get it. I don't get the gimmick. It's
Again,
like,
it's a very carnival gimmick, isn't it?
yeah, the name is weird on his own.
If you're gonna be like, for me, if you're gonna be like Dream Girl Eddie, it's just Barbie Girl basically. Yeah. So you should play Barbie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not like, she don't make me think, I'd see her as a Dream Girl, like petite, blah 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 blah. But it's like she's not that attractive.
She's not Alexa Bliss, no.
No. Yeah, Alexa Bliss could pull off Dream Girl Bliss.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, definitely, but not Dream Girl Ellie. Next up, match 9, we had Evilise and Dynamite vs Lady.
Sorry, where we at? Lady Frost.
Lady Frost. Yeah.
Who was
Lady
genocide previously a couple of weeks back.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
No,
I've
she
researched this.
Lady Heat teamed up with Genocide in this match.
Bionic Beast, sorry, is which she was called on this, which was genocide.
Yeah, but Lady Frost is not the same.
No, sorry, it's Bionic Beast who is her partner.
Yeah.
Who was previously genocide.
She came out as Jenna, and they referred to it as Genocide in the match.
They didn't. This time they didn't. Honestly, I promise.
They did. I listened to it.
So why have I got Bionic Beast written down? Where would I have got that from?
I've got Jenna. They introduced it as Jenna.
Yeah, they introduced it as Jenna, but not genocide.
No, I know.
Jenna, Bionic Beast.
No, I know.
But originally she was called genocide.
I know, but fans probably complained about.
Well, you said you were like when we first called it, you were like, it's a bit fucking harsh, bro. I'm not sure about that.
But they did refer to it in the match, in commentary, as Genocide once. I'm not sure who did, but they did.
They've definitely changed the name. A lot of people picked up on it.
Yeah. Lady Frost flips very sloppy. Double side power bomb. No. I don't know. Diamante and
Evilise.
Oh yeah, they did a side power bomb where they basically lifted it up in the middle and slammed it down.
Yeah.
Double team. Code Red Sunset Flip finish by Dynamite and Evilise. I'm not exactly sure. And I went with Lady Frost, man of the match. And I gotta be fair, her ass is fucking phenomenal.
I went with Evilise, man of the match. And
I
0 moment.
Yeah,
no, sorry,
1
1 moment.
I don't have any. But yeah, Lady Frost, she's alright. Her look wasn't quite right. There was something a little bit off with her, but
She didn't pick up much for me. Nobody did. Again with Genocide or the Beast, she's alright, but she's no. She could be Lady Tapper.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? She's nothing special.
she's big. She's bloody big. She's tall, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's nothing you wouldn't like go. She's like Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Next up, we had Adam Priest versus Brandon Cutler, which was nice because, obviously Brandon Cutler's picking up his streak of wins now. But yeah, have you got any notes on this now?
Sorry, mate, I was looking at Lady Frost. Yeah, I got a couple. Sick leg attack, like kitchen sink by Priest. Nice Russian leg neck swinging neck breaker by Priest. That's it. Not a great deal.
Cutler wins, and I went with Cutler man of the match.
Priest, and I had 2 moments.
One Wowie moment.
Yeah, fuck Vince.
Fuck Vince.
Yeah, and then we had a promo. Well, not a promo, it was the second episode or second installment of The Waiting Room.
Yeah, which I quite like.
It was alright. It was a little bit shorter.
This is one of these things which needs to be on Dark. Definitely.
And it does help Dark.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It adds a bit of character to the show.
It adds the breakup, like I said. It's not just Aaron Solo versus Griff Garrison. Next up, this person versus Brian Cage. Yeah. Next up. Do you know what I mean? It gives that little break, that little...
They have been adding a few things to the show to try and make it better,
But not for 3 hours.
Yeah. You're adding stuff to the show, but then making the show longer. It doesn't make any sense. It's counterintuitive. Says a Mox will be the no-show of his own birth, of his baby. So I thought it was quite harsh. Tay Conti face off with Britt after being one of the guests. Then the Acclaim come out, do a terrible rhyme. Anthony Bowens looked like he was a carpet experiment with that jacket he was wearing.
Yeah. Again, my missus quite likes Max Caster, but she wasn't around for the glory days of John Cena.
He's better than John Cena. The rhymes he does.
Oh no,
I
John Cena
prefer
was
the
much
I prefer
better.
the flows. Like John Cena was just, hey there, monkey boy, standing in the ring. And it was that
but
over and over.
It was so passionate, and it felt
Not
real.
not denying that, but it was like, it's like listening to some rappers these days. It's just like
Max
and it's the
Caster,
same
it
thing.
feels
And
like-
even though his cadences are slightly
He
different.
feels like the way the boys used to treat us,
What do you mean?
like the way he spits.
Yeah.
He's just not good enough to be spitting that on a stage. Like
I thought
him.
he was good, man.
I'm
this.
not dissing him.
I
I'm
didn't-
not saying he's the worst.
I
It's
didn't
just
like him in
he's
this.
No,
This was terrible. for
he's
me.
no John Cena. But
He's no
like I
John
said,
Cena, but his
my
rhymes-
missus is
His
enjoying
flow
him.
is better.
My missus enjoys him, and she was like, he's not bad. Like, I mean, she's like, he's not the best in the world, but I enjoy him. Like,
Yeah.
so that says enough, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, his rhyme on the waiting room was terrible. But 9 times out of 10, the one that he does go into the ring is pretty good.
Yeah.
But next up, we had another match, which was match 11. And we're not even halfway through the show yet. Which was KTB and Benoni Seth Garbis.
And Seth, yeah.
Garbis, sorry, making his debut versus the Gun Club. Colton terrible dropkick. Man of the match for me, KTB.
Austin for me, man of the match.
And 0 moments.
And 1 moment.
Next up, we had Panda Express versus Jex, which is Jurassic Express for you that don't know. Jungle Boy thrown into the corner, very odd the way he was thrown. The only note I made on the match. And I didn't even put a man of the match in this one.
Because it was a pretty shit match.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. I forgot to write a man of the match, so yeah. And that was match 12 of Dark.
I went with Jungle Boy man of the
I will
match,
say
and
Jungle
I had
Boy
1
on-
moment.
And I had 0. At this point now, I was losing the will to stay awake.
Yep.
And it was, next match was TH2 versus Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. mocking Angelico with his dance, Negro Death Roll, or whatever he calls it, the Navarro Lock Death Roll, was sick. Yeah, that was the finish of the match.
I feel they've been exposing Angelico well recently.
Yeah, he's quite... I like Angelico. He's a good wrestler to watch, but he's far too slow getting stuff in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
he seems like he's trying to be methodical.
yeah, everything
But
takes
it's
so long.
too methodical.
Yeah.
It's like I would have seen this coming by now, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
taking so long to do it.
Yeah, I would have
seen
just
it-
made myself rigid and
Yeah.
kicked you off, like, yeah. But although I still did go with Angelico man of the match.
And I didn't the right one, so I'm probably going to agree and go with Angelico man of the match. And I went with 2.
I had 0.
Yowies.
After the match, Angelico won't let go of the lock, and then they attack Griff Garrison and Pillman, and then Top Flight come out for the save.
Yep.
Top Flight getting a big push.
Yeah.
They are good though. Let's be fair.
They
They're
are-
very exciting to watch.
What
arse
Private
is
Party was meant to be for me.
Yeah,
That's the way they wanted Private Party to be received.
yeah, and they're not because
No.
they are piss poor party. They are piss poor professional wrestlers.
You still got notes now? Or?
Yeah, I got one more lot of notes, and
on
then
then.
it's over to Dorsey for the rest of the show. Next up, we had the Acclaimed versus Alex Chamberlain and Damien Fenrir making his debut. He was good. I liked him, man. I thought he was really impressive. Old school use of the ref for a distraction by Fenrir, where he went over to his opponent. He was like, "Oh yeah, you want to fucking rap about me, blah blah blah," and then the ref went at Max Caster then to stop him from getting in the ring. Then he went over and fucked up the opponent like that. Nice scoop slam suplex by Bowen. That's all the notes I got. Fenrir man of the match.
Bowen's man of the match. 0 moments.
0 moments. Next up, we had Matt Sydal versus 5. Fuck that shit. I'm asleep at this point.
This was a fucking brilliant match. Matt Sydal has been really impressive lately for me. Just his wrestling ability, his wrestling
Yeah,
skills.
none of this shit. That doesn't impress me.
No, that doesn't impress me. No, the third eye can fuck off.
Very odd.
Yeah, you can tell because it's only a wind-skin. It was meant to be one for after work, but obviously you were here today, so I didn't have to wait.
I shall make myself another.
No, I just have it, like, because normally I finish late, innit? And then me and Dale finish, have a pint, have a zoot in the car back.
Fuck Dale.
But anyway, Matt Sydal wins. Matt Sydal, man of the match. It was a good match. 5 and Matt Sydal, quite not. 5's getting up there, so, you know, it was a good matchup.
5 shit himself last week. In a match. On live TV.
But that's not the first time it's happened.
Not to knock the guy, but Alan Angel shit himself last week in a tag match.
Next up, we had Fuego del Sol versus Pretty Peter Avalon. And, well, surprise, surprise, like I didn't know this was going to happen, Pretty Peter Avalon picks up his first victory.
No tornado DDT?
I haven't got no notes.
Yeah.
Told you, I didn't note a damn move for that. Fuck Cody, fuck
thought-
Tony.
I thought you might have noted it if there was a tornado DDT by Fuego, what do you call it?
Del Sol.
Del Sol, or whatever you
Del
call it.
Sol. Fuego del Sol.
Del Swap.
Fuego del Sol.
If there is a tornado DDT by Fuego, I want to know about it.
Well, either way, Pretty Peter Avalon picks up his debut victory. I knew it just from the fact that he just lost to Cutler, and then they put him up against, you know, a green one. And then we're moving on to the mini-main event of the evening.
Oh, I only missed 2 matches then.
Yeah, you didn't miss much, bro.
Fucking hell, man. They had 3 matches at the end of the show. There was an hour left. And then they crammed in literally 15 matches into 2 hours.
Yeah.
Don't make any
You just
fucking sense.
Steal a fag off the ground.
Oh, it took them there, didn't I? Don't worry about it.
The thing is, never mind. See, can't trust these people. So anyway,
Fuck that
moving
guy.
on to the mini-main event of the evening, which was Chaos Project versus Sunny Kiss and Joey Janela versus Dark Order being Evil Uno and Stu Grayson.
Stu Grayson, man of the match for me. Didn't even watch the fucking thing.
Let's see. Actually, you were wrong.
I was wrong with my opinion.
Well, you didn't watch it, so yeah, you were.
I'm allowed an opinion if I haven't watched something.
It was a decent match. Again, by this point, they could have had fucking the Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys versus
The Dudley Boys.
the Dudley Boys versus Ed and Christian and the Rock and Sock, and I wouldn't have given a shit. Because that's the problem with Dark, like I said. At the moment, it was a real good match. Dark Order won. I went with Joey Janela, man of the match, and I had 4 Yowie Wowie moments. So it was a good match. But, again, I was so fucking... there might have been 8 moments. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to stay alive watching
Yeah.
these shows.
And think about it this way, Tony and Cody. People moan like fuck about WrestleMania being 6 hours long. But think of WrestleMania, right, and think of the talent on it. The worst wrestling match will be like Rey Mysterio versus The Miz, which are 2 big names still. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's worth watching. When it's Griff Garrison and fucking John Silver and all these people, great wrestlers, don't get me wrong, but we ain't got the time to be watching these people for 3 hours without no nice, like, do you know what I mean? You don't sit there and peel potatoes for 2 hours and not expect a Sunday roast at the end of it.
Yeah. Just split it into 2 shows, man.
Yeah, like I said. But that was the end of that. 3 hours fucking long. Probably an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes too long.
Yeah.
But there was some good stuff on it. It's still worth watching, but I'd probably watch this one in 2 parts myself.
I watched it in
If
2
I had
parts.
time, I would have watched it in 2 parts.
Didn't have the time to come back for the 3rd.
But yeah. So we're moving on to
Pyro.
Dynamite.
Pyro. Yeah. Not a great show this week.
Never is so after the pay-per-view.
No, it was very, very slow.
Still very enjoyable though, I thought.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Managed to stay awake and watch the whole thing in one sitting.
I think
You know
they
what I
did a real good job of having less matches for making them good, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
like the opener, for example. Don't get me wrong, John Silver's over like Rover. But he ain't on the level of Hangman Page.
No.
But what a great match.
Awesome match as was. Awesome match, mate. Match of the night, I think.
It was either first or second, I can't remember. I remember thinking on when I was noting that.
Nope, man of the match of the show for me. But we started off with Adam Hangman Page with versus John Silver. And underneath Hangman's page it said, "Too cheap to buy a new phone that he lost 6 weeks ago." Which, for you who don't know, that was a bit on BT. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Which, BT now, if you watch them, some of the storylines are starting from it, so. And Sammy Guevara's blog. But
Which I don't watch, I'm guilty of that. But I watch everything.
It's fucking hilarious, mate. Hangman left Johnny Hungy hanging. Just left him hanging. Like. Page catching John Silver to the scoop. Was quite nice. John Silver slaps Hangman, or slaps his ass, and Hangman's like laughing at him and stuff like that, and kind of building a storyline, I feel, for the Dark Order, isn't it?
It was real good. I like the way they entertained the spanking, the mocking him. I thought that was real good.
John Silver countered in Hangman's corner clothesline. They have a nice back and forth elbow, hitting each other with elbows, which I get a bit bored of that now. Like every match, there's always a back and forth. Like it's like we don't need it all the time. Like
you're taking away the specialness. Like
Beastie Snap German by John Silver.
Yeah, nice top rope crossbody by John Silver as well.
Yeah.
Hangman catches Silver off the top rope, then delivers a foldaway slam.
Foldaway. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice, that.
Yeah.
Bugshot counted into a Hurricanrana.
Yeah, that was beastie. Fair play.
By John Silver. That was fucking wicked, yeah. The way he stopped it. Like John Silver, Snap German, kick twisting, brainbuster.
Beastie brainbuster.
Yeah. Sick kicks by John Silver.
Kicked the fuck out of him.
As
Back
always.
clothesline. Sit out powerbomb by Hangman out of the reverse. And then finally hits the buckshot lariat.
Yeah.
Hangman wins, and I won with John Silver, man of the match.
John Silver, man of the match. 6 moments.
And just below, and I won with five.
Yeah, very entertaining.
5 time.
After the match, Dark Order come out, and this is the third week, I believe, that they haven't attacked Hangman after he's won a match.
Not in a row. Just overall.
Third time. And then Uno says Hangman got no backup, join the Dark Order, basically.
Yeah. Intriguing.
Yeah. There has been, again, on BTE, there's been a lot of bits about Hangman and Adam Page early on wanting to join the Dark Order, and they missed it.
Yeah.
Which, there's been a storyline hanging there for a while, I mean? So, yeah, it'd be nice to see if he did. Awesome match. John Silver shone bright. The match was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But it was still awesome match. Awesome match.
Next up, we had Alex Marvez interviews Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's interviews aren't good enough.
I don't know. I quite like him. I like him, man.
I like him, but considering this is meant to be the big match.
Yeah. It's never going to be, though. They can't hype it anymore unless it was on a pay-per-view. You can't hype a show that's on Dynamite for free.
No, I understand that.
Because people are just going to be like, I'm going to watch it anyway. I don't have to pay for it. There's no hype.
Do you really think it's going to... I think something's going to happen on next week, which is going to mean the rematch has to happen at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, hopefully. That's the way it should go. But, no, I like Omega's. I like Omega's thing.
I don't know. A lot of people are saying...
Leave the garbage wrestling at home.
The cleaner isn't back. Like, even though they're trying to portray he's back, he's not
back yet, no.
No. And I agree, because...
You haven't had enough fights yet.
Yeah, exactly. He's just showing off his gimmick right now with the entrance.
Yeah. Which,
and all that.
Which was sick with Mox.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an hour or in a bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, moving on. We had Darby Allin.
Omega says that his dad would kick the shit out of Mox's dad.
Yeah.
He says
we've all had that argument when we were 6, right?
Yeah. That's I didn't get that part of it. It was funny, I laughed. But I just didn't understand it. But yeah, it says beat him on his ability.
Yeah.
Just leave the garbage wrestling at home. Beat him on ability.
Yeah.
I'll say that there because it means something.
Yeah, it does. It's very important. Next up, we have Darby Allin promo / video.
Absolutely fucking beast.
Which he does well. He's been doing them a lot.
I'm only doing that.
Big C's slowly trying to edge me out the camera.
No, because you still got that bit there. But
Every
when I'm
time
doing
I
that.
do that, though, I'm gone. That's what I mean.
No, you're all right.
I've only got like one shoulder in there.
You're
You've got both yours.
Look, I haven't been on in weeks.
Yeah,
Derby
just some
survive
tiny
if I
sweet.
let you.
Yeah.
Burning a car. Ooh, dangerous. Good though.
Yeah, nice. Next up, we had Will Hobbs with Taz versus Lee Johnson.
It almost was a squash match. By a squashy.
It was always going to be, though, like I said, no entrance is always a giveaway.
Yeah.
But when they go, Will Hobbs in action next week, and they don't even announce their opponent, that means it's going to be a squash match because it doesn't matter.
Anybody that now is like in action next week, it's like, oh, so Lee Johnson's fighting. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it means.
It makes no
now.
sense as well, like, because he's just joined the Nightmare family, so it's like, give him a push. I will just let him join. It's like the NWO back in the day, or anyone can join now.
Yeah.
As long as you got a name, you can jump on board.
Yeah. It's like he was with MJF for the last like 6 weeks doing his campaign gimmick, like. So.
And there was no
continuity, people.
There was no fallout of that. No reason for him to be leaving MJF. Was there?
No, the campaign just finished.
Yeah, the campaign finished, but
He
there was a bit of a storyline in there because they were ragging him out of it.
He wasn't actually in with the group though. It was more just campaign team. Same as that bird who didn't smile or made her smile all the time. Janine, whatever her name was. But yeah, Will Hobbs for me. Yeah, I'm glad that he's getting a push. I'm glad that he's a heel because I think it suits him better. Mm-hmm. But poor Lee Johnson. Do you know what I mean? Like the kid deserves a win now. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Peter Avalon shouldn't be getting wins. He should be getting squashed by Lee Johnson's. But anyway, back to the match. Big clothesline on the outside by Hobbs.
Yeah.
Fucking hit the floor. Terrible, man. Lee Johnson did on that.
Yeah.
Hell of a land. Lee Johnson into the guardrail. Huge crossbody drop. Finish.
Power slam by Hobbs.
Power slam, yeah.
Hobbs wins. Hobbs man of the match.
Hobbs man of the match, just the one.
Yep, just the win. Taz gets a promo at the end of it.
Brilliant, this was.
Yeah.
I like all the way through. Like I read a couple of spoilers online. Not exactly what he said, but I just read people going, "Oh, was that a shoot what Taz did?" And I was like, "Oh, right, okay, what's going on here?" Like, and then when I was watching, I was like, "Ah, yeah."
Taz is like Samoa Joe on the mic.
Yeah. Very like.
Don't give
sounding
him,
real.
If you
like.
don't want him to say what he's going to say, don't give him the mic because he will put it out there whether you like it or not.
But was it a shoot or?
I think it was. No, I don't think it was a shoot at all. I think it was a shoot in a way of Tony said, "This is kind of what I want you to say.
Yeah, go out there and
do it your way."
Yeah,
and that was the shoot part of it.
Absolutely. But I thought it was a wicked angle. I won the FTW title to mean something. I want AEW to recognise it. You know, I want people wanting this belt to be something like that.
Yeah.
In all fairness, it isn't anything.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's like a legacy that belongs to Taz and Taz only.
Yeah, but
and ECW.
But it meant something in ECW.
It meant something in ECW because of the story behind it. But Taz just awarded it.
Do you think it's got anything to do with the TNA title being in Impact? Like?
No. Not at all.
Because obviously they're trying to make it out like there's 2 world champions here now. Like WWE do, but actually in TNA it makes sense because there's the TNA world champion and there's the Impact world champion.
Yeah. Tunes and stuff, huh? No, but the FTW, where does that stand then? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, where does that stand? Because Taz has just basically gone, "Hey guys, I've got an FTW belt. I'm going to give it to Brian Cage. Remember this belt? Yeah. Do you know why I'm bringing it? No, neither do I." And that was it. Like there's no real substance to the belt. There's no real presence to it.
They're building it up in the way of the whole storyline. It's like they're saying, "Look, we're winning non-stop. We're your biggest names, and we weren't even ranked until this week." And that's what means something. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've had to create a world title to say "fuck you" to the company. Because it doesn't matter what company we go to.
Oh, that's the angle you're looking at.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's.
And I think that's the angle they're trying to implement. They're just not
doing very well. Like,
yeah.
Not at all. Like because at the moment it just feels like what.
I think it's only working
nothing.
for me. Like me, I know this. I proper know the history because I lived it.
Yeah.
So I remember it.
But still,
to the newer fans,
the belt
or the
don't
fans,
mean nothing.
No, it doesn't. No, you're right. But does any belt mean anything? Not unless you put promo into it.
No, it's not. No, I disagree.
Oh,
The
mate.
TNT belt, as soon as it was like put out there, yeah, there was promo on it and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, it's a TNT belt. It's the AEW TNT belt. It's the AEW World Heavyweight belt. It's the AEW Women's. It's the AEW
But
Tag.
why can't the
It's
FTW? Yeah, fuck the world title, which means I can go anywhere.
But it hasn't been that though, is it?
Yeah, but it can it?
But it hasn't been.
Yeah, I know, but it can be.
I'm not saying it can't be, but it hasn't been.
No, I know, I agree.
You know,
Well,
so
we
at
don't
the
know.
moment it doesn't.
We don't know. They just haven't promoted it.
No,
Brian Cage could have done it on an independent scene. We wouldn't know.
I don't know. I think it would pop up on a news like somewhere. You know, someone would have it and be like, "Oh, I can't believe Brian Cage fought for the FW, whatever." Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
But still, I don't feel.
Well, let's
like
move on.
the belt moves.
Let's not go on too much about it.
So finish the promo.
Basically, yeah. So Taz cut the shit. I want management to come out. Yeah, Cody comes out. After cutting his mic twice, he steals the announcer's mic. Then Cody comes out, gets in Taz's face, says, "Well, if your son wants to be you, why is he getting trained by me?" Which I thought was,
Bit of a fucking hit in the bollocks.
I would have fucking smacked you. Do you know what I mean? So why wouldn't Taz? And Taz went, "Oh, the smack guy he is. Yeah. Turn your back. I'm having you. Taz mission down to the ground.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
Bit of a Taz mission.
Probably a storyline.
Bit of a shit Taz mission.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can see when you're doing that to someone. I fucking head, man. Yeah, when you're just doing that to somebody, and then you've only got their arm into there was no lock in it. If he had locked it in there, fair enough. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
but there was no lock.
But yeah, that was a bit weak. I don't blame Taz because Taz is getting on now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's doing it to Cody, so fuck it. Just go full on. Fuck Cody.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I like the angle that he's portraying, but I can't see the FTW belt going anywhere at the moment.
No, but it's a good storyline for now.
Yeah.
But the Gun Club make the save, and Taz leaves the ring with his son.
The Ginger Beardy.
Which meaning at some point I think the son's going to get caught in the middle of a match.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna be
end up teaming with Team Taz.
It's gonna be the Rey Mysterio son angle thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Someone's gonna lose a fucking eye. Next up, we had another promo, which was Eddie Kingston saying that he's not annoyed by Phoenix because Phoenix wasn't a killer, and then Mox ends up being in the promo and facing off, and basically Mox is looking at him like, "Why'd you attack me?" And he was like, "Ah, fuck off, mate. I didn't attack you.
You know it wasn't me.
You know it wasn't me, mate. You know I do it to your face."
Yeah, I love that promo. I thought Eddie Kingston again. People are ribbing Eddie Kingston all over the show, but his promos are fucking beast. You want to come in for the back of your chair, mate?
Oh, good man.
It's quite harsh, though, isn't it?
I'm just fucking rocking back and forth, mate. Yeah, Eddie Kingston, he's a promo king, man. Fair play.
Yeah, I thought that was just the way he answered it. It just reminded me of way we would be in the streets. Not like we're gangsters or anything, but like when we were teenagers and when we were kids and shit like that was dealt like that.
Yeah. It's like, you know if I fucking hit you, bro.
Yeah.
You'd see me. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no.
And Mox didn't even question him. He just went, nodded and walked off like his. That's how good the promo was.
And that's what they need for their promo to be, because when they join back up and make a team again, it's going to be fucking phenomenal. But next up, we had Top Flight versus TH2. I'm not sure of their names, man. I know one of them's called Dante.
One of them's called Dante, and that's the one I know.
Yeah.
Darius, sorry, is the other one.
Right. Yeah.
Which doesn't make it easier.
I think I've written it Darnell. Yeah, I've written Darnell. So I do apologise to Top Flight. Crack on, man.
Nice top rope shotgun drop kick by the younger one, which I believe is Dante, yeah. Assisted powerbomb by Top Flight was sick. Tope Suicide, then over the top rope swanton by Top Flight, where they lift the rope and they do all the shit. It was good. A big frog splash by Top Flight. I've written Top Flight because at the time I didn't know the difference between which one.
I've been doing that.
Springboard flipping elbow by Evans was nice. I'm going off camera here, bro.
No, honestly, mate, you'll still be alright. Behind that black bit, you'll be alright.
Alright, fair enough. Crap Code Red by Dante. Gotta be fair, that was piss poor.
Yeah, slow as fuck.
Yeah. Real, like, play school. Darius dragged out of the ring, pancaked on the floor. Then Angelico hits his submission move.
The Navarro special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a wicked move by this man.
Yeah.
Even though if you actually did it, it wouldn't hurt. Which is the sign of a great wrestling move. I don't know where you were actually at, man, but the only place I've got that is right at the beginning of my notes. But anyway, backflip, reverse, then kick tag, top flight. Pretty sick. Beautiful dive in. Something by Darnell. DK, what's it? Oh, drop kick. You said that already. Poor lifting, powerbomb, double fly. Nice bit by Jack Evans, falling off the apron. Dives by top flight. Jack Evans, moonsault, elbow, not great. Dante had to run into the position where Jack Evans, that was a bit poor. Code Red was a bit fucking shit. Darnell pulled off apron, nice. Navarro lock slam. Angelico finish of the match. My bad. I thought you were talking about that one there. Yeah, TH2 wouldn't release the lock again after the match. The Young Bucks come out for the save. Man of the match for me, Dante or whatever you want to call him. Dante.
Darius.
No.
Is there a Darius?
Yeah. There's a Darnell as well.
The youngest one from Top Flight. I know it's the youngest one.
Well, they're two different colours. One's light skinned, one's dark skinned. So I went with the light skinned one, which I believe his name is Dante. But yeah.
And I had...
It was a good match.
4 Yowie Wowie ones.
I had 3 in this bad boy. And the moments and stuff like that, I'm just going to restart in January and get on it proper because I've been moving out, so it's been hard to keep track.
And COVID, and I work in a pub, so you can imagine how fucked up that is right now.
Yeah, so it's been
they're going to say we're going to open the pubs, but you're not allowed to sell booze. What the fuck, government? Fuck you. That is really stupid. Let's go to McDonald's, but there's no burgers. Dickheads. Fucking ridiculous.
It's
anyway,
fucking stupid.
Fuck Boris.
Yeah, fuck Vince.
Yeah. Fuck fucking Trump and Vince.
Yeah.
And everyone.
Fuck Vicky and Nyla Rose, who's now in this next segment.
Dissing Brandy.
They did a promo and I've written question mark.
They just dissed Brandy. They just dissed Brandy in it. Yeah. That was it. They questioned their management skills, blah, blah, blah. It was just crap. Yeah. I don't think they know what to do with Nyla now because they pushed her to the heights and they've got no one for her to fight.
So they thought they'd stick her with Vicky Guerrero, who doesn't really need to be there.
Yeah, I get why they stuck her with Vicky Guerrero because she has a name and she's one of Chris Jericho's good friends.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, but there's 2 powers in the same place that are not really progressing.
Yeah, well, the problem
Vicky
is
Guerrero would be better with someone else.
For me, right, they pushed Nyla Rose so hard.
Yeah.
They've got nothing to do now. They're fucked. They've pushed themselves into a corner because what do? She either carries on body bagging people but doesn't become the women's champion for a while yet, or she starts losing to people she shouldn't lose to.
Well, no, it's like Shana could beat her.
Who?
Shana.
Who?
The Australian bird.
Where is she?
She's back on Dynamite.
Is she?
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
No, she's back on there now next week.
All right.
But Shana.
Okay.
Statlander, I know she's injured at the moment.
For another Shida. 6 months at least. She's big milk. They can't do Shida anymore. You could have a
rivalry Brandy with somebody else, like winning over her by like playing dodgy games.
Well, that's why they're going with. That's why they're going Brandy.
She don't need Vicky though.
Yeah, but that's why they're going Brandy. Because...
No, I appreciate that, but she still don't need Vicky. I don't see why Vicky Guerrero is on her side. It doesn't make any sense. Nyla Rose is a power on her own. It does because
she failed.
Who did?
Nyla. She failed in beating. She lost the title to Shida. She failed in regaining it. So she needed to get someone in to make sure it happened, and it didn't.
Exactly. It's done nothing for Nyla Rose whatsoever.
It's just done something for Dynamite, I think. Exposing Dynamite a bit.
A little bit, that's it. But wrong person to stick her alongside with. There should have been people.
But it will be good when they screw her.
Nyla was over. It will be good when they screw her. Yeah,
it'll be good when they screw her. Actually,
like which we almost seen last week.
Yeah,
where Vicky slapped her in the face and then nothing was said about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like the angle. But next up, what we got?
Next up, we've got SCU. This is Jericho and Hager. No, sorry. Before that, we did have an FTR promo.
Yeah, they say they need a world title. Sign of a good tag team there. It genuinely did feel right, like they didn't know what the fuck to do with themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it felt like an old school, like people have been comparing him to the Horseman.
But it just felt like, oh, okay, so what's your gimmick going to be now then, guys? Oh, well, unless we got belts, then it means nothing. It's like, well, you just lost them. You're not going to have them back yet. It's like, you could do,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, you got to go through everybody else now. I'd like to see that, like, them go through everybody again.
Yeah.
That might be the way to go forward for them. Like,
definitely.
I mean,
That's the only way I see it.
yeah. But I don't know, it just fell a bit flat. Like, the promo was okay, but what they were saying fell a bit flat for me.
For me, it felt very old school. It felt very, like I said, Four Horsemen. Like people have been saying that. I'm sick to death of saying it, but it did feel like that. NWA old school very first WCW before Bischoff got involved promo, which I liked. And I only like it when certain teams do it, like, because you have to play the character to pull that off.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be an old school wrestler without actually being an old school wrestler.
No, I appreciate that. Like.
So I thoroughly enjoyed it as an old school fan. I did.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing about the show and being a wrestling fan, difference of opinions and all that bullshit.
That's what's great about wrestling.
Exactly.
That's what's great about wrestling. It's a soap opera with a bit of fisticuffs.
Next up, we had SCU.
SCU.
This is Jericho. Let's see how, if I have got it. I'm not sure. Is it?
Jake Hager.
It is a plain black. No, it's plain black. I thought it was
Jake
a very
Hager.
yeah, Jake Hager t-shirt. Why not?
Black t-shirt, Jake Hager. Why is that? Because his promos and his face and everything about him is so fucking dull that his t-shirt promos are black t-shirts. But SCU versus Jericho and Jake. That's what I called him.
JJ.
J&J. Yeah. Kaz cut off from Christopher Daniels for the Law of the match. Jericho and Jake were doing a lot of quick tags, which I thought was pretty cool. Which is indicative of a heel group.
And veterans as well.
Yeah.
Which they are. Not as a tag, but...
Ortiz grabs CD's leg. And then CD gets jumped by in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice guillotine by Jake Hager to Christopher Daniels. Yeah, choked him up real nice on that one. Delayed suplex by Jericho. Struggled a little bit to get him up, but once he was up in, he always looked good with it.
Yeah.
Just has a nice stroll around the ring. Christopher Daniels cut off then at this point, and again, Jake and Jericho with the quick tags.
Yeah.
Ortiz.
Weak STO by Christopher Daniels this week.
Yeah.
I thought it was real...
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Shocking.
I
think it was Jericho's fault though.
Ortiz jumping on the apron now.
I think it was Jericho's fault though, that SEO, I will say.
He does falter on some of the unusual moves. Like an STO is an unusual one where you kind of allow him to trip back. It's a strange way to fall.
I think Jericho
and not intuitive of a
has
wrestling
lost
move.
a bit of speed, just a slight bit.
He
of
is,
speed.
mate. He's a tubby guy now.
He's an old guy, like, I mean, but I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, it's just natural. Like, I mean, I think those whippersnapper moves. Not that CD's a young guy either, but it's just one of those moves. It's like that. Yeah. It's just it's jerk.
I think it's the unusual way of falling, though, mate. It's the same as like when Orange got him in that pin, and Jericho rolled the opposite way. Like Styles Clash, another one. Like you don't tilt your head forward in a move. Like you don't not tilt your head forward. Sorry, when you're taking moves, you automatically go like that because you naturally roll into safe positions.
Yeah.
But with the Styles Clash, you've got to lift your head, which is a dangerous position. You've got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I feel like that move, the STO, is one of those things. If you don't do it properly, like you know it, mate. If someone like takes your leg and swings you go round to the side.
Yeah.
You don't just fall backwards.
Yeah.
It might have been a Jericho had his foot in off a little bit, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I'm twisting you."
Yeah.
You know, and then kind of rejudged.
But it just looked real weak.
It
this
did.
week.
But yeah, when Ortiz jumps up on the apron.
Nice springboard by Kaz. Kaz flies to the outside on Sammy G.
Yeah.
Diving flatliner, then...
was that by Kaz?
What now?
The flatline? No.
Diving flatliner, then a BME by CD.
Yeah. There's beautiful fucking rotation on that one as well.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Then MJF comes down, smacks CD with the Dynamite ring. Then the Judas effect. Bada bam. That's all she wrote. Jericho and Hager win.
I will say the Hurricanrana by Kaz over the top rope was very sloppy this week. You know, when he like normally does it on the inside and he does like
Yeah.
a DDT or whatever, but he done a hurricane onto the outside, man. It
Who
looks
did he do it
strange.
to?
I think it was Jake Hager.
Yeah.
It was real strange,
Yeah,
man.
because Hager's very not one for taking the high flying moves unless they're like a Marco stint.
And all it was just doing a forward roll, like. But yeah, it looked fucking shit.
I've noticed with Hager, he can only fight like the high flying style if they're tiny.
Yeah.
Like he looks great against Rey Mysterio.
He gets overbalanced quick, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks great against Rey Mysterio and Marco Stunt and the maybe Fuego del Sol.
Yeah.
The littler guys, but Kaz is not a little, like he's not big, but he's not little either, like you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, but he whoever fucked that up. Paul.
Yeah.
Man of the match for you?
I went with Christopher Daniels.
I went with Christopher Jericho.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I went with Jericho. And I had 2 moments.
And I had 3 Yowie Wowies.
Yeah, this was the other match though that would have been in contendership for the match of the show.
Yeah.
After the match, Kaz sucker punched MJF, which looked fucking wicked, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it looked wicked, like proper, like, yeah, you're having it, mate.
I'm loving the fact that I'm hoping that they are giving him a push. Because it's not a real push, but his promos are showing
He's on
that,
everything, like.
Yeah.
He's on BT, he's on Dark, Dynamite, you name it, he's on it, like. He's on Sammy G's blog
in
as
his
well.
promos, he's saying, like, I won the titles, I won this, I won that. And
Yeah.
Kaz is AJ Styles himself.
Yeah.
Said it on his YouTube channel before fuck Vince banned him, or his Twitch channel. Best wrestler in the world today, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, so after the match, Kaz sucker punched MJF. Then there was a bit of a brawl. Scorp come out for the save. They cleared the ring like professionals.
Yeah.
As soon as he ran down, like they were like, poof, gone. Made him look like $1 million, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, big up to Scorp for looking like an absolute boss for the save.
And big up Inner Circle for selling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a decent match. So, yeah, moving on.
Kip and Miro promo
A lot of promos now.
interrupted by Orange Cassidy.
Turning off computer.
Yeah. And then kind of leans inside where the best friends jump him.
Can't do it.
I know.
Yeah, best friends jump. Jump Miro and Kip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was writing notes at this point and I didn't capture any of the actual stuff that happened. Like I did see someone get chucked into a portal or something. Or a bin. I don't know.
It was great. It wasn't great. It was just a filler.
Yeah.
Next week, Dynamite Battle Royal. They announced that.
Yeah, for the ring. Is that going to be MJF's?
Yeah,
It is for that one.
He said they said on commentary MJF will be defending his ring.
Okay.
So I assume it will be for his ring.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's get Wardlow winning it, man. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Next up, we had the contract signing. For
Moxley versus Omega.
yeah.
And Omega's on a ramp. And the women come in and go in. Looking like fucking, oh my god, like beautiful women. Beautiful bodies. Looking like complete fucking doofuses. Yeah, doing
Looking like a
swoop in.
$2 strip house.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a $2 strip house. I just imagine what's that. That's
Yeah.
what.
The cheapest strip place you could find and then animate it.
And get a free cheeseburger on entry.
Omega's on the entrance, so behind that cloth, and then you just see Mox turn up behind him and just fucking clicking his neck and shit, and then he throws him to the sheet. So I thought it was wicked. Look wicked. Paradigm shift on the belt. Says that Kenny better bring the guy that he thinks that he is. Better bring the cleaner that he thinks that he's trying to be.
Yeah.
Which again, touching on what you said earlier, like, is he the cleaner yet?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, with Mox saying that, like,
Yeah.
signs a contract, and that's all I got on it. So I don't know if
Yep.
a bit more.
Nope, that is it. Leaves Omega lying. Nice little build up, nice little promo.
I did like how when he put the belt down, though, Omega went to grab it.
Yeah.
Like, rather than like a lot of wrestlers would just kind of go, yeah. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not stupid enough to grab it. Like, you're going to stand on my hand. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it would just be standard, like, oh, we don't reach out for the belt. You know? But he was just like, oh, precious. You know? And then, you know, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Nice little touch. So, another promo. Next promo.
Alex Marvez interviewing the Inner Circle.
Wrong group. MJF says, who sucker punches people like that? I'll tell you who. Kaz the Coward. Or the Frankie Coward Kazarian, he called him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, MJF. But fair play, you're an entertaining fucking idiot. And during the whole promo, Wardlow and Hager were just like that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole promo. They didn't take their eyes off each other once.
Yeah.
Right in the background of behind everyone, just like that.
It's real interesting, isn't it? Because we're all expecting MJF and Wardlow to fall out.
Yeah.
But now we've got this thing where MJF's in the Inner Circle and we're expecting Hager and Wardlow. They've never got on either. They've
Yeah.
always wanted to fight.
I think they'd make an awesome tag.
Yeah.
I really think they would make an unstoppable tag.
They could do maybe what WWE did with Sheamus and Cesaro, where they had like 6 or 7 matches and they were like, we just can't beat each other, so let's be a tag then.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. But done a bit different, obviously.
Yeah.
So where we at?
We're at Anna Jay with Ty Conte. Oh, Ty Conte.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
I did tell you, bro.
Build up and
Sheila.
hype. Yeah, lots of build up and
It was
hype
a
for the match.
promo before the match, and then it was the actual match.
Now, there's a lot of hype and a lot of build up to this when, in my opinion, she's not quite there. Anna Jay is not quite there. Like, she's beautiful,
I think
she's good,
the fans,
the Stu Grayson
the fans
thing.
have got behind it so quick. Tony's just gone, right, the fans have gone with this, let's just go with it.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
No, I don't think it is. I don't know, yes and no, because it hasn't hurt her career.
No, it haven't at all.
So it wasn't a mistake then. For me, because you're right, she's not quite there.
Again, where does she go now then? Does she just go through the ranks now and fuck people up? Does she?
Yes,
She just goes
definitely.
off somewhere else.
Yeah, she goes off now. She carries on working her
I
way
think
through.
I think it's too soon for that.
Like, for a start, they've already built it at the safety net with she's going to fall out with Tay Conte, who is on the same level as her. Not in respects of the company, because Tay Conte is far surpassed her.
Yeah.
Because as an athlete in general, she's like... This is why I was so surprised WWE let her go. Because she didn't do bad. Like, you watch her in NXT, she was good.
Yeah.
Every match she had, she was good. But she never really got the chance to shine, as a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Especially in WWE. So, as far as the company goes, in respects, they are on the same level. So, that's their safety net. She goes off, she fights Ty Conti.
No, I
They
get
both
that.
become bigger stars out of that match, definitely. I don't see it happening either, unless they have a piss poor match.
Yeah.
They're both going to come out bigger stars after that rivalry.
Well, the great thing about AEW, like we've always said, is you can't really see where the storylines are going to go. You know,
There's
the
lots
storylines
of
can
great
go
talent that Anna Jay
somewhere.
hasn't fought yet.
I just don't think it's. I don't think it was time for that.
And at the same time, there was no one else. This is the thing, the women's division. And again, this isn't a rag out on AEW because all the women are great. But compared to other companies, their women's division is very, very weak.
Yeah.
When you look at Impact, who is supposedly the bottom rung of the company, you've got Deonna Purrazzo, the champion, beast.
Mm-hmm.
Sue Young, beast. Jordan Grace, beast. 3 of those women, straight off the bat, are bigger names. Rosemary, 4. 4 bigger names straight away. The only people that can compete in AEW to that is Shida, maybe. Nyla Rose, maybe. Britt Baker, Swole,
Statlander.
out
She's out at the moment.
big time for like another 6 months, so she can't even be considered. Because she can't come in and win straight away, can she?
No.
So, yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? It is so thin that people like Anna Jay capitalise on it as well.
Yeah. I still think it's too early. But anyway, let's move on after talking about just a promo.
Yeah.
So long.
And
Do
the
apologise for
actual
that.
match is happening. Anna Jay works Sheila on the outside. Real nice.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Yeah, Anna Jay is now fighting Shida, by the way.
Yeah, I did announce it. I did say.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, we're leading on from the promo, we're going into the actual match, which the people in the promo.
my bad. Sorry, bro.
Dangerous J kick, then a rolling neck breaker by Anna.
Anna Jay-Z.
Anna gets Ty to get a chair.
Yeah, that was
Ty's,
nice, alright. You don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need it, energy. Whatever her accent is, that's
Brazilian.
what I just did.
Brazilian.
You don't need it, energy. Yeah.
She's my Brazilian babe.
She's sexy as fuck.
Yeah. And then Silver, while the rest distracted, Silver chucks in a kendo stick, which is Shida's kendo stick.
Yeah.
And
After Ten was
uses it.
holding it for so long with his hand behind his back, looking as though he had his hands in his ass. So yeah, what's Dark doing there? Either scratching his ass a long time, or he's hiding something.
Yeah.
He did well from camera though.
Yeah. But she smashes fuck out of Shida. Shida kicks out of a 2 count. Then the Queen Slayer by Anna. Anna counters the Shida gets out of it, then Anna counters the Falcon Arrow, which is real nice. I can't remember what she did. That's no review what I've written down.
Was she a small packager?
I don't think it was. I think it was like a DDT or something.
No. I just gotta finish.
And then the Tamashi by Shida, which gets the win. Shida wins. Anna Jay man of the match. I thought it was a real good storyline.
Yeah.
A real good match.
It was good for storyline. I just think, I don't know. I just think Anna Jay a bit early. But after that,
I agree with you, but for the talent they've got, it was necessary.
maybe so. I'll give you that. Man of the match for me, Anna Jay.
Yeah, I agree.
One moment,
And I went with Devil. I went with 2.
and after the match, Shida limps off, making it look as though she's gonna get attacked by somebody as bad as she was limping. And then, surprise, surprise, someone comes out, being Abaddon with their all twisty elbows.
Which I liked and I didn't. I liked it because it was real. It was done real well. The only problem was they've had this match on Dark,
They are, but that's the thing. It's on Dark,
and
right?
it was done exactly the same. Now Shida's already beaten her. Now, so why are you so scared? Do you know what I mean? If you've beaten someone,
Yeah, she was so fucking scared. She fell down 2 steps.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, it was done perfectly.
Yeah.
The way it should have been done, like wrestling should have been done, but it didn't make any sense because it's been done on Dark.
I think it was more the promo of Abaddon on it being that scary character.
Yeah. But it just pissed me off. That's just me being a petty fan, though, I suppose. Being too knowing.
Yeah, but Abaddon come out, licked the belt,
Basically said,
with blood all over her.
basically announced she wants a title shot without actually saying anything.
Yeah. And then we had another promo after this, and I have written Matt Hardy, question mark.
And I've written Matt Hardy promo. So,
I have no idea what... Oh, that was it. Yeah, he went on about basically how he's trying to make better people in wrestling, blah, 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 blah. Trying to get this new gimmick over. Which is an half-decent gimmick.
I just think, unfortunately, things hasn't gone Matt Hardy's way
No,
since
it hasn't. He needs a live crowd.
Yeah,
And
Definitely.
he haven't had it.
definitely.
But basically, this new gimmick is him, putting everybody down in a positive way.
It's kind of Many Matt.
Pretty good.
It's Many Matt, isn't it?
Yeah.
No delays unless we're both swigging.
Yeah, boy. So Matt Hardy's promo wasn't great. I think Dozie's right. He has lost his way a little bit.
Not his fault. I think it's just the crowd thing.
Yeah.
The whole delete. That is crowd.
Yeah,
thing.
his whole persona, everything he does is like even the videos he does on YouTube and that. It's all for other people.
Yeah.
He needs other people to react to it for it
Yeah.
to be successful. You know what I mean? Then we had another promo which was Ricky Starks, Brian Cage, and Will Hobbs saying that Cody overstepped the mark, but Tony Khan is cooler. Tony Khan's cool, man. He pays my wages and all that, and I'm very gracious for Tony Khan. TK, bro, yo. But Cody's a fucking prick.
They're basically doing the whole. It's a bit of a WWE thing, where fuck Vince. Instead of blaming Vince, we'll blame Trips, because Trips is in ring.
Yeah, kind of. He's the one with the power voice.
Yeah, he's the power voice. He's the promo guy, and you can actually fight him.
Yeah, but it was an alright promo.
You noticed that
they-
Ricky Starks looks like a real young Rock?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's been saying this. Like I've been saying it for fucking weeks.
I knew it before, mate, but I think he's starting to play to it now. He's starting to dress like it a
Well,
bit.
he said the other day in an interview, he was like, "Thank you very much for the things. Like, hopefully people only associate me with that at the moment. Like, I don't want to know my career though. Like,
Yeah.
said hopefully people will get out of that and they'll see me for who I am. Like,
Well, yeah, definitely. I see him for who he is. He ain't the Rock. Ricky Starks is a star on his own, for my sake. I said from day, like when I seen NWA, I was like, well, he's definitely one of the standout stars. I didn't enjoy NWA,
yeah,
but the people I picked out were Thunder Rosa,
yeah.
Ricky Starks, and other than that, I think it was just people which I'd seen before.
No, he is good. I just hope he can maintain that kind of that energy that he got. But
I think he's a natural, bro.
next up, we had Doors. Says Doors. My paper says Doors. What does yours say? Yours says more than Doors.
So next week we have,
Matches for next week.
I think there's more. Yeah, Dynamite Ring Battle Royal.
MJF is going to lose.
Jericho versus Kaz, which is going to be sick.
That's going to be a wicked match. Even though Kaz is going to get a loss, I believe.
I believe too, but either way, it's going to be fucking sick because they are two wrestling
It's going to be
geniuses.
the Wills of Jericho.
And I believe this is the first time they've ever wrestled as well.
I think that's what they are promoted it as.
And then we've got, I believe will be the main event, Darby Allin and Cody versus Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs. Then we had the Team Taz promo, which you just spoke about.
Yeah.
And then we had Britt Baker versus Layla Hirsch, which
That
again,
should be alright.
I'm impressed with Layla Hirsch. Mini Kit Angle, female version. Fuck Ronda Rousey. Fuck Vince.
Yeah.
Layla Hirsch is a
Fuck
Mini
Vince.
Kit Angle.
It's instinct now. If anybody, not even Dorsey, if anybody on the street says fuck Vince, I go fuck Vince.
And yeah, then we got the big one for the AEW World Title. John
Moxley
Moxley.
versus, I have no idea because I just wrote those doors. Kenny Omega, which is going to be, it's going to be an average match. I hope that Dorsey is right with his prediction that something's going to go wrong. It's going to be a draw, interference, something or other, and then rematch at pay-per-view.
Yeah. Or Kenny Omega wins, so there has to be a rematch because Mox deserves a rematch.
Yeah. Yeah. But I wouldn't like to see him lose a belt. I'd like to see the belt have somebody holding it for a while, like whether that be Kenny Omega or Mox, because
Well,
he's
Mox
had it
has
for
held it for like almost a year now,
like
bro.
almost a year. A year and a half would be a good time for me. Minimum.
You gotta remember though, it is still a fresh company. And a
is
lot
a
of
fresh
people,
company,
a lot
mate,
of people
but
are
I
getting
want-
bored with Mox.
I don't know.
I'm personally not. I'm not. I'm happy. But a lot of people are getting pissed off with. But then again, a lot of people were pissed off at me included that Jericho lost too early. I felt Jericho should have had it for a little longer than he did.
He should have, but Jericho's not the future.
No, he's not the future.
That's why I think they allowed him to drop it.
Yeah, they did, and he doesn't want to. He said himself as well. I don't want to be Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. He'll win it again.
Oh yeah, definitely, and he should do.
It's like, I would love to see, Ryan, I said this the other week, I would love to see Kenny Omega. I want someone to hold that belt for at least like a year and a half. One person hold it for that amount of time to get that person to that level where it's like...
You both of us being in the room at the same time means I can actually go to the version and get my beer.
I would love for, like, somebody to be portrayed as, okay, this person is truly a face of the company. Well, why is that? Because you haven't been beaten for a fucking year and a half. Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, but it's all gimmick though. Yeah, but it may all be gimmick, man. But you watch all of his matches. They were fucking phenomenal. You know, and that's why I said Kenny Omega, I feel, would be a perfect example of it. Because he can put on a good match with anybody. Anybody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And he has got that quirky character where he can portray like a good storyline and mix it up, and he can be like a good guy, a bad guy, a creepy guy, a stalky guy. He can be a bit of everything, like, you know what I mean? But I think it takes a character that has got that that versatility that can kind of pull off anything for him to be credible to hold that belt for a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know, it has to be someone like that. And so far, Mox is doing well. And I would love to see him having another 6 months. You know, all these people come up and it'd be like this Kenny Omega thing now, even though it's not hype enough because it's only Dynamite. It should be, it is at a point where people are like, Omega's going to beat him, Omega's going to beat him. In that case, when people are saying it, Mox can't
On
lose.
the way you see it, I would love it, right? If someone come in and just screw Kenny out there. Maybe, I don't know, not Hangman, because like, they've had some matches recently. I don't. It'd be great if there was a big name that was a free agent, like right now, like a Brian Cage when he came in.
Yeah, would that be good enough though for the way that us as fans watch AEW now?
Just to screw Kenny out there, just to distract him for 3 months. Yeah, just to distract Kenny for 3 months. So Mox can go out and fight, I don't know, defend against Wardlow, or whoever, beat them, and then the rematch happens so we can lose it.
Yeah, I'd be up for that, mate. Definitely. Something like that. But I genuinely feel that belt has got to have prestige put on it, and the only way you're going to do that in this day and age is to make people be like, well, you haven't lost it still. You need to lose it, like, because the way I look at it, right? Hold on 2 secs, right? What I seen it as, right, when Mox won it on the internet, and I know the internet doesn't mean anything, right? But basically, it's just a million voices with an opinion, right? But when a million opinions turn into 3 or 4 opinions, which it does, you know what I mean, right? When you got people going, like, this is on the day that he won it.
Yeah.
So who's going to be the next champ?
Yeah.
And it's like, for fuck's sake, like, I mean, like, how... we don't want you talking about that. We want you going, Mox haven't lost it.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want, fucking hell, someone needs to beat Mox. We don't need, like, who's going to be the next champ now and that blasé talk.
I think the problem was when Mox won it, it was literally... this isn't me talking now, this is the public, right? Because I understand wrestling is, when you're a wrestler, you're a private contractor. But people were like that. Oh, former WWE guy, former WWE guy. Do you know what I mean? That was the problem. Now, I get it with Ambrose, because... Moxley, because obviously he was fresh off being a massive star in WWE, going straight to it. Whereas Jericho is an all-round legend. There's the difference, like, for me. So people forgave
it's bullshit.
For me, the first champion had to be Jericho.
Yeah,
because that gave the title prestige.
It couldn't have been Hangman. It had to be Jericho.
Yeah, because it gave it prestige. But they also put over Hangman as a future talent just off the bat of having in the main event with Jericho.
Yeah, and keeping toe
to
toe.
Now, John Moxley, again, is an independent contractor. He is not Dean Ambrose. He is an independent contractor, which made a shitload of company for one business, and now he's doing the same for another business. That's what happens when you're an independent contractor. Do you know what? When I'm a chef, I go to a different company all the time. You don't hear other companies going, oh, fuck Dorsey, fucking prick, cooking for someone else. How dare he? For more money as well. What the fuck? What?
Unless you used to cook for Vince, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, fuck Vince, yeah.
No, but we're getting a little bit off the subject again here. But and this is just on a promo.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think that Mox should keep it for a while.
He's had it almost a year. So I wouldn't mind him losing into it, and I do think Kenny Omega should be the next AEW World Champion. For AEW and Kenny's sake. I think.
And then keep it for a year and a half.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, definitely.
Let's go with that.
Let's make him the best bout machine like he should be.
I got the heck.
And then we're moving on to the main event of... Come on, do it with me, man.
I've still got the hiccups. Which was between Butcher and Blade and Phoenix and Pac.
Welcome to see Pac.
Was it advertised as Penta and Pac?
Nope.
It wasn't?
Nope, never.
Oh, god damn it, man.
I got him drinking again. He's like... Ugh.
I got the hiccups big style, man. And this table is rocking. You can probably tell by the video. But
giving you the live effect, brother.
And Eddie Kingston on commentary.
Yep. And they were accompanied by Pentagon.
Yeah. Pentagon Junior Zero Miedo. I think he technically goes by now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I got the hiccups, by the way. I've mentioned 6 times now, so if you don't know, now you know.
Don't know, you wouldn't hear him makeup, would you?
My first note, Blade into the guardrail.
Well, they brawl on the ramp. Pac and Phoenix fly off and over the top rope to the outside. That was beast. I didn't even write what they did, but they just flew.
I don't know where that is. Probably before the guardrail bit.
Butcher shows off his strength, gut wrenching Pac around. Like he actually fucking walked around the ring with him for a bit before he fucking threw him over the suplex. That was nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not sure what
Penta beats on Blade while the ref is distracted.
Yeah.
Phoenix gets butted by Butcher in midair, going for a cutter. That was beast.
That was very cool. Penta attacking Blade on the outside. Getting a bit of retribution for some reason. Nice choke onto rope by Blade, where he threw him onto the rope and he landed on his neck. Not on his neck, he had his over his arms, but it just looked wicked. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice choke slam by Butch. Very good choke slam, that was.
Yeah.
Very impactful. Phoenix hard
Beastie
into the
spin out
turnbuckle.
slam as well by Butch.
Yeah. Phoenix into the turnbuckle. Beautiful springboard cutter by Phoenix. Needs to teach Penelope Ford how to do it.
Yeah, Penelope has been fucking him up lately. I'm not sure if it's been because she's been fighting the green ones
She's
as
always
well.
been fucking him up. Always been fucking
Nah, she hasn't, mate. When she done them against Shida and Nyla, they were beasts, mate. But when she's doing them against Kylan Kings, Red Velvets...
If you watch back, right, I'm sure of it. I'm sure. Out of all the times she's done it, I'm sure she's hit like 5 good ones.
Yeah, like I said...
All the time we've been watching her.
When she fights the good people...
Yeah.
Like, no offence to the green ones, but when she fights the veterans, if one of those moves, you need to know how to take it.
Yeah. You got to time it right. Like.
Yeah.
Where we at? Big bat to Butcher. You know that? You know what that says. Beautiful big boot to Butcher.
Yeah.
By Pac. Big power slam by Blade. I got the hiccups, don't you know?
Beastie Northern Lights by Pac. He looks sick doing his Northern Lights.
Yeah. You notice he was bruising up quite well as well.
Yeah.
Had a lot of marks on his legs. Double team by Butcher and Blade. Nice. It was a gut wrench powerbomb by Blade. Then Eddie runs down to the ring. Takes up Phoenix when he's up on the top turnbuckle.
Well, before that, we had a nice power slam by Blade on Pac. Then Beastie clothesline by Butcher. Doctor Bomb by Blade. And then Kingston runs down.
Dr. Bob is that double two I think.
Yeah.
My bad.
Kingston knocks Phoenix off the top rope. Then full death by Butcher and Blade.
Yeah, for the finish.
Yeah.
Butcher and Blade win. Blade man of the match.
I went for Pac.
He was good, man. But yeah, Blade for me. And just the 2. I got hiccups.
I actually fucked you on this one. I went with 5 Yowie Yowie moments. I believed it was a great main event. I think this was the one which you said it was Jericho and Hager. I think it was this one.
No, I think it was Hangman Silver.
Yeah, you said Hangman and Silver. Jericho and Hager was the one that competed. Yeah. I think it was this one.
Yeah.
But that just might be me being a massive... Like, Phoenix for me is like AJ Styles. He's a beast.
He is a beast.
And Pac.
Good names, you know.
Pac is fucking... Never fought as is he, let's be fair. Like, he's always been sick. And if it wasn't for this fucking stupid pandemic, Pac would be in the... For me, he'd be world champion, or he'd be much more in that mix than Kenny Omega or anyone else, because the way he was going before the pandemic, he was the man that I was looking forward to seeing, like, you know what I mean? And who was the first man that they put in the match with, the big match with Orange Cassidy? Pac.
Yeah.
Who got over Orange Cassidy?
He was the first person to beat Kenny Omega. Pac, I believe.
Exactly.
Or was it Mox? Or it might be Mox. No, it was Pac.
No, it couldn't have been Mox, because Mox came late. He didn't come. Pac was there from the beginning.
Yeah, I think it might have been Pac being first.
Yeah, Pac beast.
Not only that, he choked him out. So, man of the match for me, Blade. After the match, Butcher and Blade and Eddie attack Death Triangle. DDTs onto the chair to Pac. And then surprising, which once I was watching it and kind of thought about it, Lance Archer coming out for the save made complete sense because
Eddie
Kingston's been spatting his mouth off for a while.
But I agree with you. At first, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it don't make any sense. Everybody dies.
Yeah.
But basically he's out for Eddie. Eddie Kingston attacks Eddie then at the end, and then cut. That's where it finished.
We had Butcher and Blade. Eddie Kingston continues to beat down 2 DDTs on the chair by Eddie.
That's what I said. So that DDTs on the chairs to Pac.
Oh, you did. Sorry, my bad.
2 Pac, not to Eddie.
Yeah. And not a 2-pack.
Yeah, not 2 Pac. 2 Pac's dead. Well, and if he's not, he didn't come back the amount of years that he should have as the Mickey.
He's still in Cuba.
But that was the end of. I got hiccups if you don't know. That was the end of Dynamite. For me, it was quite an average show. I would have given it probably a 6 out of 10.
No, I'd give it a strong 7.
Yeah, but
Yeah, 3 matches which were contenders.
yeah, they've had better shows.
They definitely had better shows, but after the pay-per-view as well.
Oh, I can't shift these hiccups.
In the pandemic,
I got hiccups on
it was still. I'm not gonna lie, Raw probably was better this week. But other than that, it was probably still a strong second. Fuck Vince.
Fuck Vince. Oh, my bad.
I got in there
Fuck
just before you. Bro.
I had my hand backwards. Sorry, bro. When you said Raw was better, I was
But look, I'm an AJ Styles fiend, so as you can tell.
And AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt fan is what you just said.
Yeah, and Alexa Bliss. And
I'm an AJ fiend. Pardon me. I got him.
And Alexa Bliss as well, and she's on there too.
So,
moving on to
Rumours in wrestling.
And a little bit of news.
I will go first.
You go first, bro.
I got some news this week because I wrote them when he was writing this. Jimmy Rave, who has previously wrestled on, I've got hiccups by the way, wrestled for Impact Wrestling, has had to have his arm amputated after he got an infection in his arm. He lived with a pain for quite a while. And then when he got actually diagnosed and everything like that by a doctor, they basically said, you've got hiccups and you're going to have your arm amputated. So.
Adds to the comedy, brother. It's Fido. So, We got Fido over here.
So he's had to retire as a wrestler. So big up to Jimmy Rave for entertaining all those people all that time, brother.
Yeah. And unfortunately you had to retire when you didn't want to, obviously.
But learn to live with it. Get a bionic arm. Become a wrestler again. Or certainly stay in the wrestling business.
In some form. Trainer.
Yeah.
Triple H wants NXT to have another show. And he says it's nothing to do with AEW. It's just due to the fact that they've got so much talent.
Yeah, AEW has got a lot of talent.
No, NXT have got so much talent, they're not being able to expose it all, which is true.
Well, they need cleaners. They need pond fishers, like people who clean a pond. Chlorine applicators to the water for the pools.
You can't knock NXT too much because Triple H is trying to run that. Do you know what I mean? It's not Vince.
Alright, my bad. Fuck Vince and everything that's affiliated with it. Booyah! Yeah. I got the hiccups, by the way. So it's a bit shit, man. It's nothing to do with AEW though. AEW not doing another show in 2021. Next bit of news: WWE are trademarking Dean Ambrose's name. Whether or not that is because they're afraid that AEW might do the same and try and exploit it in a funny way, I don't know. But they've trademarked it for some reason. Maybe they're seeing the popularity of John Moxley. They're seeing people still inquiring about.
They're still selling his merchandise, bro.
That's what I mean. So it could
it's
be
like because like all his merchandise is up there and it's half the price because it would be because he's not there no more.
Yeah.
It's like it's all banging stuff as well, like because he's always all his merch is nice.
Yeah.
He's always had nice merchandise. I bought stuff Dean Ambrose when he was Dean Ambrose, and I've looked at it, and the only reason I won't buy it is because it's Dean Ambrose and I know he's John Moxley. But other than that,
what he should have been during he was there.
Other than that though, I would buy it like because it's all banging stuff, hoodies, everything like.
Yeah, but they'll sell a lot of stuff for kids, so good on WWE.
Matt Striker was on commentary on Impact. I don't know if he's returned full time or if it was just a guest commentary because Madison Rain was actually wrestling. But he was there on Impact for commentary.
Talking about Impact, somebody has tested positive for COVID-19, but Impact management have refused to say who it was, which they would do because they don't want discrimination. But they also delayed in actually telling the wrestlers again. So, that's pretty poor. Get it sorted out, man.
Yeah. Next up, real disappointing news for me. Alberto Del Rio no longer facing sexual and assault and kidnapping charges, which the innocent to be proven guilty thing.
Yeah.
I agree with that, right? But this guy is
he's a scumbag.
Always involved in this shit, like I mean, and I believe Paige. Everything Paige has said. You can call me biased. It's not just.
It's just the fact that
too many times.
Anything that involves a woman around him seems to end up in domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Or domestic abuse I got hiccups, by the way.
Yeah.
Allegations or issues or something.
Now, like, people could say, right, that, well, it's the woman's fault, right? And sometimes it is. I'm not going to be biased because sometimes it is.
But me, antagonistic right, as fuck.
If I've had a woman in my past that's done that to me, right, all my ex-girlfriends, and the moment they even show an inkling of getting me in that position
I'm going to give them the fuck Vince treatment.
Fuck Vince. I'm going to go, actually, this is not a good situation. I've been here before. Bye.
Yeah.
So, that's what makes me think he's guilty. That's all.
Yeah, he attracts it.
Mm-hmm.
He wants that in his life.
Exactly.
He's a prick.
Yeah.
What else we got? My last bit of news. Gilbert suffered a heart attack. But according to No Chin, James Ellsworth,
oh, yeah.
he's on the mend. He's back home with his family recovering.
Well, us at the Real Wrestling Show blog wish Gilbert the best wishes. The last bit of news, which is fact, okay, from James Storm's account, he is not with Impact. He's still a free agent. He worked his last show, the last match he had, and he just done it for a payday and the fact it was Impact. But he is open.
He's under gentleman's agreement with NWA, I believe.
No, he's out of contract with NWA.
That's what I mean, though. Yeah. He's just fighting on gentleman's handshake agreement.
But he is open to offers. He was originally going to go with WWE before the pandemic. He was scheduled to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But contract obviously fell through for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Because fuck Vince.
Fuck Vince. I don't want to see James Storm in there. Anyway, I'd much prefer him. I want him in AEW or Impact.
Walk up on a horse, man, and Hangman Page be like, Arthur Morgan.
All they have to do is hook him in a bar.
Yeah.
James Storm walks in and goes, "What are you doing, bro?" "I'm in Jack."
Yeah.
"I'll have one, bro." Boom, done.
Yeah.
Cowboy cool. Shit, man.
It would be some good shit. But I've got no more news.
Nope, that's it.
We'll have a quick scan.
Yeah, live scanning on the news. Why not? We haven't done that before. I was going to do that on my own, but I thought I can't take all the limelight.
Let's have a look. See if we've got anything. Nope, nothing more. I've got the hiccups, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock's new book's available.
Alberto Del Rio's a kid.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck Vince.
Oh, Rennie's just shared a baby bump photo.
And so did Becky Lynch recently and Seth Rollins as well.
Yeah.
For y'all that are interested in that.
That's it. And there's an injury update on the Usos, I noticed. But I'm not going to...
Yeah, because it's storyline, so don't bother.
Yep, I'm closing that down then. So yeah, that's the end of the Rumours. The Wrestling Rumours, which is going to be the new segment that will come across the screen and go, Wrestling... I got the hiccups, by the way. Wrestling Rumours.
And I didn't burn my eyelashes off.
Yeah, you did. It was on the video.
Not today.
No. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I'm back on the show this week. Look,
we're back in the same room.
I can touch
friends.
the guy. Come on. Bow now, bow now, bow now. But yeah, so it might not happen for another couple of weeks now. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Pandemic and all that shit.
Yeah, it's a load of bullshit. We'll probably be in lockdown over Christmas in the UK because Boris Johnson doesn't know what he's fucking doing. So basically, as we do, thanks everybody for watching,
Sharing.
liking.
Letting us share to your page.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for that. You know, next year we might even spam you even harder.
Nah, we don't spam. We
Johnny
never been
Hungry.
spammers.
But yeah, loads of pages to let us share. Lots of AEWs with dots and dashes and squiggles and dashes and forward slashes. AEW Wrestling, WCW page on Facebook. Lots of pages on Facebook. Welsh Wrestling Fans.
Welsh Wrestling Fans. We've got AEW. AEW
I did the
dot
dots and
dot
dashes.
nations.
Done all them.
AEW dash nation. Blah blah blah. We've also got Parody Wrestling.
Yeah. 24/7 Wrestling.
They're gone now, I think.
Oh. But yeah, everybody that shares, when we get back to normal, I get my computer back and set up, you know, we'll get you back in the credits and everything like that.
I'm not the editor, as you can tell.
I got to teach him because he's got a laptop over there. He's got an Asus. He's got an Anus, actually.
Yeah.
He's got an Anus.
I've got a Chromebook.
But yeah, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. And please do share, you know. Tag us in it. Call us wankers. Call us legends. Call us whatever you want.
Negative, positive, we're down for
We
it
don't
all.
mind it. Like, we'll give you a chat. Like, I know I say sometimes we won't comment back. Well, we will. If you put comments in there, we will chat back.
Especially if you piss us off.
Yeah. So,
Ugh!
don't call me
Let's
fucking
have a
bald.
promo! Let's have a wrestling promo, people! Come on!
Don't call me bald and don't say that I need a chin on my head. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching. I've been Bigsy.
I've been phenomenal. I've been Dorsey.
And we've been The Real Wrestling Show.
Dash blog!
See you next week. Bye. Bye.